Hello everyone and welcome back to my tutorial. Today we continue creating our facades. We already create the 4 types of these facades. Today we will create this type of the facade. Actually this type of the facade it's a kind of mix of the previous variants because we will use not for example the window. Instead the window we will use the curtain wall, and for example for the panel we will use the wall. Yeah. So let's say will be all Revit elements without any creation. So we will not use any some extended families. So we not will use our creation the family. Okay, so let's get started if you're ready. First of all, let's open the template, which you will find under this video. Just download it and you will get everything what you can see right now on your screen. But actually, to be honest, you don't need this template to achieve the result, because today we will use such a simple families, like it's not families actually, which you can see right here. Actually, these panels, it's the not panels, this is actually the walls. As you can see, this is basic walls. It's created by the group, so I created the group with the size. Here I created the corner one, and it's also the group. And even if you look at this window, this is not the window actually, this is curtain wall. And inside of this curtain wall you will find here the window. Yeah, the window is family. And here on the right side you will find exactly the family, but this is under the generic model. So this is just a profile which is hide your air condition, external things what you placing for your air condition. So this one thing only the hiding, that's it. This is simple thing, you can create it even in model in place. So as you can see, it's not such a hard family switches we will use today, and we will start as always from the construction part, and after that we will create our architecture part. First of all, as always, if you are looking the tutorial, this series, you already know what I want to create. You can create, for example, use some reference planes, or you can use even a model line to create some guideline where will be the column. So let's say your column will be like 600 millimeter, and I will place it here, the 600 millimeter, and also I wanna know the distance between this corner and this. Don't forget, lock this one, and let's say here it will be the exactly distance for this window, and let's make it I don't know, the 2500 exactly. Okay, and after that just select this your future column. This is only just our guideline, and let's place it one by one like this. We not will create now for them, or we can create it, just select it. We need the mirror. If you are working with the AutoCAD, you know this tricky way, just use the mirror 45 degree and like this. Okay, so it's exactly mirrored. After that you need only to go to the wall. Here you will find the construction wall already. I already have it, as you can see, construction reinforced concrete. And make sure it's the finish exterior and create your future column. As always, I'm saying this not what I'm creating, it's not work like the constructors really do, but it's more than enough for an architect to achieve their result, to create their design. So of course we will get after all from the construction part the nice drawings, nice the models, but for the starting our project is more than enough. Okay, we did it as you can see. I will go to the 3D view. One thing what I did wrong right now, I think this is level. I will select, and as you can see, going up to the level 2, minus 300 millimeter for our floor, and minus 100 millimeter from the base offset. So everything correct. We need only just copy our floor. I will copy the floor. Just select it, copy, and let's align the level 2. And as you can see, it's exactly matching, so we don't need to create anything, we did it. But actually, let's leave it. Let me go to the level 1, and now we can place our curtain walls. So you have the two ways. You can just select already mine curtain wall and just place it, or you can create your own from the zero. So this is only up to you. I will use the mine, so it's much better for me. I will copy it. Yeah, I'm so lazy. I will copy it. I will place it here. I will select this one and I will rotate. Just I'm using these joints to rotate it, and as you can see I rotate it. And as you can see, size it's not correct, but we can do it like this. So as you can see, here is my window. I will go to the 3D view. It's here. The two things, as you can see, we have the gap here, it's for isolating, and here it's also for the isolating. Today I not will be explain how to work with that. We just will place just some stacked wall. I already have the stacked wall, constructive, as you can see, air this one thing, and we will place it here. But we need just create some manipulation. As you can see now, it's not correct with the size. We don't know how much it's here. I will select it. I think this is base constraint. Where is the base? It's 0. So this is. It means with 0. If we will look here, it's minus 100. So the lower part, it's minus 100. I will go to the structure, and here I will say this is 100. Oh, it's my mistake. Cancel. Look here. Here is the top. Here is the base. Here is the base. So here will be 100 millimeter only. 100 millimeter only. Okay. And as you can see now, it's correct. And now we need be carefully. Oh, it's going till. Oh my god, it's going till to the level 2 only. After that, it's minus 300 millimeter. Now we need. It seems like twice more the distance. So 300 millimeter, 400 millimeter at least, I think. I will apply it. 400 millimeter and 50, I think. 450. Yeah, it's exactly 450. And as you can see, we exactly placed our future window. So after that, we just can select our stacked wall. We can select our curtain wall and copy it from the one side to the another one. Just be careful when you copy your groups or something like that. And as you can see here, it's impossible to do like that. I will do one more time. Select this one, and copy from this line to this line. Okay, exactly where I want. We can, you can just use this one to cover mirror and 45 degree, and it's exactly will be here right now. After that, you just can copy from this line to this line and this line to this line. Let's go to the 3D view, and as you can see, everywhere we have the windows. Okay, awesome. So it's possible to create your own window. For example, without openings, we can do it. For example, let's select it. Let's create this similar. Let's go to the level view. And let's create it. 1 and 2. So here we will have the problem, as always, yes, because we need to change this one to the angle one. I will find the angle L. We now should manipulate with them to create it much smaller, or we can find another one. I will corner. It's much better, but we need now place it more inside. Oh, I prefer this one. Okay, but we need place it inside, as I said. Thickness we have here the thickness and leg. Let me, I will make the 75 millimeter and let's see. This is for that side. Okay. We should check not this thing. I think we should check the offset. Yeah. Let me, I will write. Let's try. So the 150 millimeter if we have here. So let's make that twice less. Oh, perfect, perfect. So let me, I will select now this one, and I will place it exactly until this side. Actually, we don't need this one. We can delete it. And as you can see, we did it. Let me go to the 3D view, and as you can see, we get so weird and strange result. But anyway, today it's not tutorial how to create the windows. Let me, I will select this thing. I want to create it, and let me, I will create from here to here. This nice thing when you can use the wall, because you don't need to think about it. And as you can see, we created the wall. It's exactly on the corner, so it somehow looks like the window. And as you can see, we get some corners where we can put our strange pillow. As you can see, here is our pillar, and we can use it. So how we can use it? This is part 2. Right now we will talk about how to use these pillars. In my opinion, this is much easiest part what we'll do right now. So just select the group which is I already created for you. You can create your own group, why not? I will copy just my group. I will place it, for example, I will place on this side, like this. Right now we need just rotate from this point, which is I was connected, on 90 degree. Okay, perfect. But as you can see, size is too big. We should change the size. As you can see, right now we have the size, I'll check the corner to corner, 340 millimeter. And if you will check my group, the naming, it's the same, 340. Let me just duplicate it, and before duplicate it, sorry, we should check this size. This is 600 millimeter, right? Right. So let's select again, edit, duplicate, 600 millimeter. Okay, nothing parameters here, nothing here. And let's go inside to the group, and let's change the distance. That's it. I will change the distance from this. Oh my god. And I just using the hotkeys. So, and like this. As you can see, we get some weird result here. But it's okay. It's okay. We can delete this element. And let's create it a bit less distance. So this is just a wall. We can manipulate with them. Like this, and this one I will make much bigger. I will do 600. 600 too much. I think 450 will be fit. Yeah, and here it's also will be 450. We should do it actually once. That's it. After that, once you will get this result, or you can make even more interesting. You can do, for example, I will connect here. I will use the T. I think better just mirror it once you will achieve the result like this. It's much better. After that, I will just copy it, the type, and as you can see, we can create like that. So I just manipulated like in few seconds. You can create much interesting. I will finish it, and now we have the new type. As you can see, 600 millimeter. We doesn't corrupt the previous one. It's here because we're using the groups. And after that, just what you need, just copy it from this side to this side, that side, and like this. And again, as I already showing to you, 45 degree, it's already here. And let me copy from this side, that side, and other side, and last more. Let me go to the 3D view, and as you can see, we get a bit the not correct size, the height. So what we can do, this is a group. Actually, once you will change one thing, everything will change immediately. So, and I will align the basement, the base floor, like this, one by one. Just don't be rush. And again, let's use align key, and let's align it on the top side. So this is now not, it's not matter for us because we can control it easily. So once you did it, just finish it and everything will change immediately. And as you can see, we already created our facade. It looks much interesting than was before. We can manipulate with the more things. Like for example, I already have here the air condition, as you can see. Let me will create the similar one. You can create your own family, of course. I know you are my students, you know everything and you can create it by yourself. I believe in that. So let me will go to the 3D again, because we get something wrong here, and let's make it a bit much higher. From elevation 0, let me will do like that. Oh my god, it's going... Actually, it's correct, as you can see. Actually, it's this correct, because when we will get... For example, I will show you why it's correct. Let me will copy to the level 2, and you will see the why. Because as you can see, now it's exactly creating some corner, and here we can place our air condition. So we will just not will use on the level 1. And last thing, we should change the distance. To change the distance, we should know the distance. Let me will check this distance, and here it's 2500. Let me will select it. It's not 2500 for sure. Oh, we can see it here. This is size, I think, 2500. Let me will check, and as you can see, I was right. So let me, I will align it. I'm trying to align it, but it's a bit hard, as you can see. It's impossible, I think. Let me, I will do like this. Is it possible to see it? No, we cannot see what's going on here, but we can see what's going on the level 2. Let's select it. Be careful. I will select it again. I will go to the level 2, and I will just a bit the move. Okay, here we are. And after that, I will just copy it from the one side to the another side, and just on and on. And again, I will just use the 45 degree. It doesn't matter where it will be the corner. It should be exactly the 45 degree. No, it's not working like that. So it's okay. It's okay. I will select it. I will create the similar. I will place it on this side like this. We already know this should be level 2, and here should be 0. Okay, awesome. I will select it again, go to the level 2, and I will move it on the right position. We did it, and now I will copy it on the other side. 1, 2, done. Let me go back to the 3D, and as you can see, we created this corner. So what else we can do? Actually, we can do the nicest thing. First of all, I wanna select all this. Let me will select all visible in view. We don't need it right now. I will just delete it. And after that, I will just select everything except my floors, and I will create the group. And this will be level 1. Be careful with group in group, because it's hard to manipulate with them. But when your groups, it's like internal family, like in my pillars, right? So it can be like that. But if you have the, for example, inside this group one more group, oh my god, it will be really hard to control everything. Just make it much simple. Maximum 2 groups. I mean, one group and another group. Just it's maximum. No. Let's copy it and let's place it on level 2 like this. Bam. Here we are. We have only the one problem because of our pillar. Actually, it's not problem. We're going to the inside the group, and we should change the height. If you will select this one, you will see it's going to the unconnected. I don't wanna use the connected. We just make sure here it will be minus 300 millimeters. So 300 to 2000 to 2000 millimeter. Let's say like that, and here it's going too lower. I think it's going to lower. Let me check how much will be here. Let me align, please. He don't want to align. Okay, let me check. Oh, 203. So this is my mistake. Let me select it again. Unconnected height. Oh, it's not right. This 200. Like this. Yeah, let's say okay. It's thinking because it's group and group. And as you can see, it's now perfectly fit. And everywhere, think everywhere. So as you can see, we're not spending a lot of the time to achieve of this facade. It looks now much interesting, but we doesn't use any harder families. Even here I have the, for example, the corner one, but instead this corner one I created here the corner window, but you can use, for example, this corner one. And let's make this will be your homework. Just use or create your own pillars from the walls, and just play around with that result, and leave some comments below my video. Just tell me how is that, how it's working. And don't forget, because this is the system Revit family, it's working perfectly. I mean, with the calculation some result of the materials or something like that, so you can easily calculate the area. So I think this tutorial it should be, because not everything you should create by families, but even you can use the Revit internal system families to create, let's say, internal families by the groups. Just be careful when you're working with the groups. Groups, it's one in one side it's your friend, in another side it's your enemy. Be careful. For this tutorial is finished. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next series in the next facade, which will be soon. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.